especially to Tony. You had a very strong presence here immediately. This was the, like, I'm here. Very, very good. I love your anecdotes, your stories, because they tell us about you. They get us absorbed in your experiences. You inject a lot of humor. You enjoy, obviously, telling us your stories, because you can just tell it in your presentation that you are enjoying it. That helps us enjoy it. If the speaker is comfortable in enjoying themselves, it helps us also. It kind of gets us wrapped up in it. I really like the fact that you could actually interject into your stories some lessons learned. Things that you said, wow, I kind of regret this. I learned something from that experience. And that doesn't have to be a negative, it can be a positive. Because I know, like, when Mike was asking us, well, what can you say about yourself that you were happy about? I know of something in my own life that I was weak on for most of my life, and now I'm finally getting some insight into it. And if I had a chance to talk, I would talk about that. That's what I'm proudest about, that I finally, after all these years, made some progress. So I would say that your talks are always engaging. Wonderful. Now, how could we possibly improve it? One way is to have an introduction. And an introduction, this is something like an educational tip, is an opportunity to elaborate upon giving background, giving credentials, to say, why are you qualified to speak on this issue? That way you don't have to say, well, you can believe me because I have all these PhDs, and I got this and this, and you can let the introducer do that for you. But there's another advantage to having a nice introduction, and that is that it sets the stage mentally for the audience, so that we can say, oh, I kind of have a sense of where it's going. The introduction doesn't have to be like one sentence, it could be a whole paragraph. And so in one of the comments that someone made, I think it was Bert, that if you help people to understand where you're going with your speech right away, it helps the whole process. And it really, something that if you had done that, you could say something like, well, I'm going to tell you about my experience over there in Ohio, but I'm going to tell you about what I learned during that. Oh, okay, good. And then kind of weave that in and then come back to it at the end. That's what I learned. Oh, great. So, great job, as always. Congratulations to you.